Hello, one and all. My name is Carlsberg, and I'm here to talk about beer. I have a beer collection that's fairly extensive, and I'm going to be discussing it at length with you through these videos. The first segment will basically be around any beer in a green bottle. A friend of mine named Carlsberg refers to these beers as green beers. Although they are not green, they are in fact yellow. The first green beer I'll be discussing today is a very commonly known one, named St. Pauli Girl. Can you see that? You can find this generally in any liquor store, actually. Liquor store or gas station convenience store. It's very popular. It says it's imported from Germany. I don't believe that for sure. It's probably bottled actually in America. Let's find out. It says it's brewed in Germany, of course. Oh wait, imported by Crown Imports LLC, Chicago, Illinois. So maybe it's bottled in Chicago, Illinois. But it's supposedly brewed in Germany. Whether or not you can get St. Pauli Girl in Germany, I don't know. I've never talked to anyone from Germany on the subject, so I don't really know if you can get it. Maybe by watching this video, if you live in Germany and you understand what I'm saying, you can tell me. St. Pauli Girl also comes in another variety, St. Pauli Girl Special Dark. Now, what makes this different than regular St. Pauli Girl is it's dark. The next beer to discuss would be this, Stella Artois. Oh, fuck. There, Stella Artois. I believe this is imported through Anheuser-Busch, either leading up to or after the InBev takeover of Anheuser-Busch. So now you can get it in the United States. I wouldn't say it's that great. If all you knew of green beer was Heineken, then yeah, Stella Artois is fucking head over heels better than that. It kind of suffers from the same thing all green beers do, and that's the inherent skunkiness of being in a fucking green bottle, which is retarded. Taste-wise, it's stronger in the skunkiness than St. Pauli Girl, but not as bad as, say, Grolsch or Heineken, where it's almost nauseating. Alright, next up, Becks! Yet again another German green beer. I believe it's from Germany. Bremen, Germany. Imported by Import Brands Alliance, St. Louis, Missouri. I don't know what that tells me. What can be said about Becks? It's another green beer. Becks has its standard variety, Beck's Beck. Then they released, like all fucking green beers seem to do, Beck's Dark. And what is it? It's a dark beer. The last Beck's I have is Oktoberfest. It's basically just a seasonal style beer. It's got its own kind of special taste. I wouldn't know how to classify it. I'm not a taste snob. I'm not one of those fucking beer guys that obsesses over fucking feel and taste and smell and blah blah blah. I drink beer, alright? Fuck that. But as far as this goes, it wasn't too bad. As far as all the Becks out there, it's actually really good. And I would recommend picking this shit up if you like to drink green beer, but you don't necessarily like the regular fare of green beer. This is pretty good. Next up on our list is Spaten. Spaten. It's Spaten. Or Spaten. Spaten. I don't want to say Spaten because it sounds like I'm saying Sparta! Spartan! What is your profession? I don't know how to pronounce this shit. Let me take it from the top. Spartan! I'm not from Germany, don't speak German, so if you know how to pronounce it, you live in Germany, or you don't even have to live in Germany. If you know how to pronounce it, tell me in the comments. I'll start pronouncing it right from that point on. This is a style of beer where I don't have the original in my collection. I didn't really notice that before. I'm going to have to buy it. But this is Optimator, which is actually a very good style. I think it's a stronger brew of the original Spaten. And I like it a lot. I think it's really good. Then they also, of course, make the Spaten Dunkel. It's not as good as Optimator, that's all I know. And Spaten, of course, makes the Oktoberfest. Now this on the bottle, you can see, I don't know if you can read that or not, but it says, "You are Märzen." I guess that's Märzen. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but then again, once again, I'm not from Europe, I'm not from Germany, don't speak the language, so I don't know how to pronounce the fucking crazy ass words. Even the I'm trying to make it sound It's actually pretty good. For the Oktoberfest, I'd have to rank that at the top of the green beer Oktoberfest that I've had. And that's saying a lot. I don't really like green beer, so, but I would go back to the Spaten Oktoberfest, because it's pretty good. Next up, Carlsberg beer. I don't even know where this is from. Oh, fucking Copenhagen, Denmark. Well, there you go. By appointment to the Royal Danish Court. Carlsberg beer. Now, Carlsberg beer is piss in a bottle. It's not good. I don't like it. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Now, on the other hand, there is Elephant. This is actually a very good beer. It's produced by the Carlsberg Brewery, but it's like they got it right with Elephant. You know, whatever. I don't fucking care. All I know is this fucking blows. Carlsberg beer blows. And Elephant rocks! Now, it's time for one of my personal favorites, an old-time favorite, Löwenbräu. Löwenbräu has been around for a long, long old time. Says it was born in Munich, loved by the world, brewed according to the famous German purity law. Reinheitsgebot? Whatever. Fucking, it's 5.2 alcohol, which really, in comparison to most of your American macro brewery beers, no big fucking deal, 5.2. But, you know, Löwenbräu's got a flavor to it. This brings me to the odd assortment of stuff. I'll start with Chechvar. Or is it Chechvar? Chechvar, 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 Chechvar. With Chechvar, you get a premium Czech Lager, product of the Czech Republic. Brewed and bottled by the brewery BPNP in something something. Imported by Import Brands Alliance, St. Louis, Missouri. Apparently they really like to bring the European beer, green beers over here. Chechvar is the special name of the world-famous beer produced by the renowned brewery in blah, blah, blah. Benefiting from over 700 years of brewing. You know what? Fuck this. If you want to read the goddamn history of the beer, go buy yourself a fucking bottle. All I know about Chechvar is that it's supposedly based off the original recipe of Budweiser back when Budweiser was coming over to the States from Czechoslovakia to start a new life. It's supposed to be based off the original recipe for Pilsner. It's not as non-skunky as, say, a St. Pauli Girl, but it's got a lot more flavor than St. Pauli Girl. And not the skunky flavor, like a good brewed flavor. So, thumbs up to Chechvar, pretty good. And next up is a wide collection of odd beers I've never heard of, but I bought because, well, there they were in the liquor store. Gösser beer. And this is from Austria. Woo, Austrian green beer. That's not an umlaut, is it? The two dots? Yeah, that's an umlaut. What I can tell you about Gösser is that I bought it as part of a mix of 6 at Friar Tuck. If you don't know what Friar Tuck is, just think of any sort of big liquor store or wine store that has single bottles of beer that you can, you know, I want that, put it all together. A 6-pack, they charge you a flat rate, boom, you get it. Well, that's how I got this. Actually, that's how I got all of the next few beers, although there's only 5. I think I bought another beer in the mix, which is Gösser, DAB, which actually I think that's an acronym for Dortmunder, fuck it, you know, whatever. Some German fucking shit. I don't remember it at all. Bürgerbräu, I don't fucking know. But I guess it's easier to call it BB. Hoffbrau München. This is an Oktoberfest beer, and I would strongly recommend throwing every bottle of this you see into a fucking river, because it sucks. And the last on our green beer entry is Pilsner Urquell. I say Urquell, maybe that's how, I don't know. Is it Pilsner Urquell, or is it Pilsner Urquell? I don't really know. It's apparently brewed in the Czech Republic yet again. I don't think I remember being too fond of it. I can remember that much. I think it's more or less just like any other green beer. And that concludes my review of Eastern European green beer. And remember, not green in color, just green in bottle.
while twilight's gleaming, memories of you and the things